Jake Paul may have found a replacement opponent for his now postponed fight against Mike Tyson, and it would be a family affair. MVP Promotions announced on Friday that the Paul vs. Tyson boxing bout, originally scheduled for June 7 in Dallas, has been postponed. The promotion cited health concerns for Tyson, who recently had a medical emergency due to an ulcer flare-up. The bout is expected to be rescheduled for later in 2024, but if for some reason the promotion decides to go in a different direction other than the 57-year-old Tyson, Jake's brother, Logan, has thrown his name into the mix. "So Mike Tyson's out. I'll step in and we can settle this once and for all at Jake Paul," Logan wrote on X. Soon after, Jake offered his reply. "Mom doesn't want me to KO you would kick it." Jake wrote, "Loser has to change their last name. Mom doesn't want me to KO you would fuck." Both Paul brothers have dabbled in boxing competitions to varying degrees over the years and have teased an endgame-type showdown between each other on more than one occasion. Logan has shared the ring twice with fellow YouTuber KSI, former Bellator fighter Dillon Danis, and one of the best boxers in the sport's history, Floyd Mayweather Jr. While Logan has spent more time focusing on his career as a WWE superstar, Jake has become dedicated to boxing. After his professional debut in 2020, Jake has competed in 10 professional bouts, sharing the ring with YouTubers, professional boxers, and former MMA champions such as Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, and Anderson Silva. There are whispers abounding in the boxing world, and once it was revealed that Paul, the colorful YouTuber who turned fighter, was going to face Mike Tyson, there were suspicions that he tried to manipulate his way out of the match. Rumors have it that this purported attempt wasn't made through the usual methods of renegotiating contracts or citing personal reasons. These rumors have been flying among fight camps and gyms. Paul's group tried to stage a traditional fake injury. Social media, which has always been a haven for fight rumors, was overflowing with images of Paul with his hand tightly wrapped. Paul himself responded to this with a barrage of tweets that included theatrical declarations about a strange training mishap and the potential cancellation of the fight. "The doctor says I might not be able to fight Iron Mike," one tweet said. "This whole training program is a waste." Another post, accompanied by sobbing emojis, bemoaned, "My body is wrecked because I underestimated Champ's training regimen." But it appears that this attempt to show sympathy has completely failed. Boxing insiders who have a keen sense of theatricality quickly questioned the veracity of the reported said injury. Viewed everything these rising stars of the internet believe they can mislead everyone, until one seasoned trainer scoffed at a reporter. The drill fight gets intense, as we all know. You must discover a means of escape, stoking the flames of the speed at which Paul's hand appeared to heal raised suspicions. Fans with keen eyes saw that, just a few days after the initial social media posts, Paul was back to recording punches and trick shots for his YouTube channel, albeit with a notably less dramatic hand wrap. The claims that this whiplash injury was a hoax as real as a $3 bill were not much dispelled by this recuperation. The master of misdirection, Paul Ever, laughed and shrugged off questions from reporters about the supposed lies. "A minor setback," he winked and said. As soon as the Iron Mike camp heard about Jake, they became enraged. Paul's purportedly fake hand wound, the guy who had formerly used a single glance to threaten opponents into submission, was now a volcanic eruption poised to erupt. According to accounts from individuals close to Tyson, he was furious by what he saw as a dishonorable and cunning attempt to back out of their much-anticipated showdown. According to reports, Tyson's voice roared, resonating throughout the training center. "This child believes that he can play me like a violin. He may easily walk all over memories of Tyson's vicious ring. I'm not some chump." A source who preferred to remain anonymous claimed that Persona flashed back to life as he paced rapidly, his adventure scurrying to stay out of the way. Tyson was known for being everything under the sun and wasn't afraid to share his vibrant style of commentary. The source exposed social media as a YouTube wanted, and to make matters worse, he was furious that someone with such little regard for the sport would attempt to pull off a stunt like that. Naturally, Tyson's wrath extended to social media as well. In a since-deleted Instagram post, a video showing Tyson's contorted face in anger and his rapid descent into a tirade appeared. "Paul, you think you can pretend to be hurt and walk away from this fight?" he growled. the boxing world is in disarray following the release of two videos. Firstly, one showed Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion, still packing a mean punch. Secondly, in a move that stunned the boxing community, a glimpse of the fiery determination that burned brightly within the aging legend. I dare you to step into the ring, son, and let's see how tough you really are, because when that bell rings, there's nowhere to run. Set shockwaves through the community of fighters. It is said that Jake Paul, the former YouTuber who turned boxer and is well known for his brash persona, tried to call off their highly anticipated show. Fans are perplexed by this unexpected development in the story. Only a few weeks prior, Paul exuded confidence, boasting and vowing to execute Iron Mike. It appears that the once bold confidence has now turned into something more like cold sweats. With regard to Paul's unexpected cold feet, there are two main explanations circulating. The first one deals with undervaluation. Maybe Paul, who was jeered for winning matches against weaker opponents, thought of Tyson as a fading great who was ready for an upset. Still, the latest video was a harsh wake-up call. This was no old antique. This was still Iron Mike, the Predator with reflexes quicker than a flash and knockout power to defeat even the most formidable warrior. The subject of strategy is covered in the second theory. The foundations of Paul's career are maximizing marketability and developing a brand.